here in the holster. So close your eyes so you don't get dizzy. There we go. I think we got it. And then give me just a second to get my computer situated. And then we can get started. If you hear a little racket in the background, that's just Carl making lunch.
Hi, friends.
Oh my gosh. Hi Nancy and hi Penny. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Happy Friday, right? All right, so I thought what we would do today, because I need to give you guys an update. So we're working really hard on the house and it's all going really, really well. Oh, hold on one second, guys. I need to get so I can see the chat correctly. Hey, Penny, how are you? For some reason, can you see what I'm doing on here, you guys? I can't see it on my screen. And I don't know why. What is going on? Well, let me know, guys, if you can see me. And I'm going to type it in. And you know what? Maybe I just need to hit the refresh button. Bear with me just one second. Waiting for me, it says on my screen. Hey, you can see. So you can see my box of goodies. Okay, I don't know why I can't see it, but at least I can see the chat. So you guys, you're going to have to let me know if something gets unfocused or something like that, because apparently the computer doesn't realize I'm on. I'm not sure why that is. That's really, really weird. Anyway, let's get started. So we're working on the house and I'm working on a custom journal, and I just finished a new printable kit, actually 2 of them, but I haven't listed them yet. So let's not get focused on that. But so my point of sharing all that is because I didn't know what I was going to do on my live today, but I thought, you know, I've got this big box, look at it, it's huge, and it's full of ephemera. Plus, you guys know I have my 4 folders that are full of ephemera. So I thought, let's go ahead and dig in here and see what we can create. I have some of these, they're tags, but they originally were 12 by like, I don't know, 3 1/4 inch offcuts from some paper that I used in the journal that I'm creating. And I rounded the corners. So these are ready to go for us. Also on my desk, I've got paper bag here. Okay, and it, you know, if it works its way in, that's awesome. And then also, I see more people coming on, but I can't see that in the chat. Hold on, guys. What is going on with my computer? Bear with me just one second, and then we'll dig into some of this. I can't even believe it. Well, guys, be patient with me, because if I can't see the chat, then I might not be able to respond. I see Terry's here. I'm looking at my phone and I see Martha. Hi, guys. I see Connie's here. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, hi, guys. Well, I can see it on my phone, but that's really not at my eye level where I can see it very well. So you just have to be patient with me today. And I do apologize. I'm not sure what the issue is. So let's grab everything in this box. What do you need to do?
Where's your phone? I'll move it for you.
No, I got this. I need to see it on my computer. Carl was coming over to try to help, guys, but it's just something with my computer, and I don't know what. Anyway, let's get all this stuff out of the box. Let's throw it on the desk, and let's decide what we're making. How does that sound? Maybe I can't get it all out, but I got most of it. All right, let's put this down here. Let's decide what we're going to do. I've got, what do I have here? You know what, guys? Hold on one second. I gotta try something new here. Oh, I think I did it. I got it. I gotta turn my volume down. Here we go. I got it, my friends. I can see the chat now. Okay, hi everyone. Okay, I have this paper. I've had this in my stash for a couple of years. If we can work this onto one of the tags, that'd be great. I just want to use it up. Trying to use up the stash. And then let's look here and just see what we got. So we have some cool stickers. We have this. This has a vintage car theme. I don't think I want to use this because I've done a lot of that a few months ago, so I'm kind of burned out on that. This is authentic. What do we call this? Register paper? Is that what we call that? Anyway, it's from I want to say 30 or 1940, somewhere thereabouts. So you know what? Let's keep this out. I'm going to put this next to the paper bag because all that might look really cool together. And since I've got that out, actually, let's get a little antique feel going here. I can see in this pouch, We have some authentic pictures here. Look at these, guys. This is really old. I wish I had a date on that, but I don't. But that's so cool. Let's put that over there. We're going to use that for sure. We got this guy, School Days, 1958 to 59. Her, she's 61, 62. Oh, look at these. Aren't these great? Let me check and see if we have any names on the back. Marilyn Grant. I might be able to, I'm saving that one. I can look her up on Ancestry for her family. Oh, this one has a name. So we're not going to glue down anything that actually has a name. Sue Whitfield. Okay, let me save that. And then we have this. I don't think that has a name. Okay, so we got a couple of old photos that we can use. How fun is that? Does this have a name? Lots of luck, Suzette. How cute. I'm going to keep that just in case. I'm going to slide these back in here. So what's going on with you guys? Hi, Maddie. How are you, my friend? Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know if you have plans for the weekend. Ooh, let's take this out. This is a cute doily. This can definitely, look at that. You know what? Let's keep this scrap out too. Look, isn't that cute? Let's definitely use that. Let's see what else we have. Okay, this is some fabric that remember when I was doing some stiffening of fabric? So this is a piece of that, and it is, look at it. Isn't that cool? So let's keep that out just in case. Let's see here. This is not the style we're going to go for today, so let's move that out of the way. Butterflies are always good. That's it. This is like a bag of butterflies, so we'll keep that out just in case. This looks like some vintage stuff here. Hey guys, what's your weather like? We are warm here today. It's like 65, but it's very sunny, so it feels like 75. Look at this adorable envelope with, look at this little flowers on it. Isn't that so cute? I'm keeping that out. I love it. This is authentic vintage. Isn't that cool? All right, let's see. Let's save the sewing. I need to do a sewing journal, my friend, so let's put that back in there. This is a vintage match cover. Let's stuff that back in there. This is kind of cool. You know what? It's a button, but let's go ahead and use it. It's like Red Cross 1919. It says that's not authentic vintage, but it can still work. All right, let's see. Oh, this is old looking too. I guess we're going old today, my friends. Let's grab this. It's not authentic, but you know what? Let's keep it out. And then, you know, flowers make a great background, so let's keep that out too. They kind of have that rustic look. You know what, this too, I don't know, it's kind of fall flavored. I don't love it, but you know what, I'll keep it out. Okay, what else do we have here that we want to keep out? Ooh, well, this has a sewing theme, so I'm keeping it in because I need to do that like I said. These are really summertime vibes. I love them, so cute, but not going to use that today. Let's see here. Just get some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, now we've got some cute stuff here. These are really big flowers. Let's keep these out. We have this plate. You know what? It would be kind of fun to use this plate. Okay, I'm reading the weather. Hold on a second. Let's see. 53 and only a bit cloudy. Ooh, well, that's pretty nice. Connie says it's 43 and cloudy in Central Oregon. Okay. 43, that's pretty chilly. I mean, maybe not for you, but it is for us. Although we've had some weather in the 30s and 40s, and it's definitely been chilly. Ooh, let's keep this out, right? Let's keep that out. Let's see. Oh, another sewing piece. Let's keep that out. Okay, we're gonna keep the plate though, right? I mean, I'm not keeping these out. I'm gonna keep the plate out. It's so cute. What if we could use that? That would be so fun. What else? All right, let's get this out of here. We're just about ready to get started, I think, my friends. Here's some more stiffened fabric. You know what? Maybe I could use some of this up, right? Let's scooch this into the let's use pile. My pile's getting really big. All right, what's in here? Let's see. Oh, we have this awesome picture. Look at this. It says Paul's class. That is amazing. Oh, I wish I knew more. You know what? Let's keep this out. That'd be really cool to work with. All right. Ooh, look at this. What's that? Telecron Registered Patent Office. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of cool looking. Do you guys know what this is? Oh, always refer to clock model in correspondence. So this was for a clock. Oh, look, an alarm clock. Oh my, can't use it. It's too good. I have to hold this for a little while. I'm sorry, I have to hoard that for just a little while longer because I'm pretty in love with it. This is authentic too. Okay, I could use that. Okay, let's get started, my friends. All right, what's going on? Who doesn't feel good? Let me see. Connie says she'll take 43. Oh, Natty, I'm so sorry, Natty. I hope that you get well soon. That's terrible. Here with us, maybe we can bring some happiness to your day and your time while you're in the hospital. I'm so glad that you're here, and maybe we can make you laugh a little bit and bring you some sunshine. And Terry, are you bragging about your weather? You are. I love it. I love it. That's great. Okay, my friends, let's get started. We have more flowers that we can tap into if we need to. I'll keep those handy, but let's get our tag going here. All right, so does anyone have plans for the weekend? We have been trying to get our windows put in our bedroom. We do the work ourselves, and that has been a struggle, but I think we finally got the last one in just before I got on live. That's why I'm a little like rattled, because I didn't have my normal amount of time to sort of, you know, breathe and relax into it. That eluded me today, but that's okay. Here we are. All right, what I want to do is I'd like to use a stencil. Now, I believe it was my friend Lorraine Platero that sent me these stencils. Now, if I'm wrong, and what have you guys sent them, please let me know, because I wouldn't want to say the wrong thing about a gifted item, right? But let me pull these out and let's do a little stenciling, since, especially because our card is white, we want to jazz it up a little bit, right? So we'll do that with some ink. I also wanted to mention to you guys that in the future, before our move, I want to do some gel printing, and I hope to do that live, but we'll see. I might have to just record it, but we'll see. I'm going to get this third stencil out, then we'll have all three of them. Okay, guys, now I want to tell you that the printable kit. So I'm making an Alice in Wonderland kit. One of my design team members requested that. So that's coming along. Actually, I'm showing her what I've done. I think it's done, but I'm showing it to her just to see if it's got enough Alice vibes. And then once she says, oh yeah, I think that's great, or hey, tweak this or that, then I'll go ahead and share that with you guys. But hold on, I want to show this. Hi, Grace. Hey, hello. Welcome, welcome. I want to show you guys a little bit of this printable kit that I've created. It's not listed in Etsy yet, okay, my friends? But, oh, hold on, more weather reports. Hold on, it's been cold. Oh, where Penny is. Well, Penny, yes, of course. Hi, Donna. Hello. Oh, you're loving the stencils. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys are here. So I want to show you this printable kit. This is for a custom order, and it's called Moo La La. So I can't show you the whole thing because I don't have, I mean, it's all printed out, but I'm starting to work on the journal already. But I figured I'd show you these pieces that I have, and this milk jug is part of it. But look, isn't it cute, you guys? I'm so in love with it. So the lady that custom ordered it from me, she's having me create it for her grand niece or great niece who's just being born. And well, she's going to give it to her mother, obviously. But anyway, I think it's so cute. Let me know if you guys like what you can see. I know I can't show you the whole thing, but I thought you'd get a kick out of it. I know, aren't they cute? Thanks, guys. So, oh, hey, Bex, when did you get here? Hi. How are you? Gosh, so many fun people, my friends are here, and I'm just loving it. It's been 2 weeks since I was able to come on because we've been working on the house so hard. All right, let's get some stencils going. I'm thinking like we'll stencil, and then we might do a little bit of butter. Ooh, yeah, especially this color. Both of these would be, well, all of them are gorgeous, but we'll do this. So let's get crazy. Let's go ahead and stencil with a little bit of green. I don't know why, that's what I'm choosing, and that's what we're gonna do. And let's see what happens. Let's just wing it, right? Let's see what happens. Let's see what we come up with. This is so fun. I love winging it, and I love using some of my stash, right? So this ink that I'm using was gifted to me by my friend Pam Van E. When I very first started getting into YouTube, and I literally did not have a stash, and she was so kind and sent me some inks. And actually, she sent some crafty goodies to Andrew as well, and that was just so sweet of her. Actually, she's moved a little bit closer to me, and I need to get over to visit her when I get my life sort of situated. I think that would be nice. We met her, and was it, who else came? Was it Annie from Annie Creates? I can't remember who else was with us. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. Anyway, it was great. All right, so we got that done. That doesn't look very vintage, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it. And let's go ahead. Let's really mix this up here. Let's go ahead and get some script over it, right? We'll do this. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Let's get the script over it in the, let's go with this creamy color. And what's the best way for me to adhere this? I've been experimenting with it a little bit, and I've actually been using my brushes, and it seems to work. Now, if you do this is, by the way, guys, this is stencil butter. And you know, you guys have seen me play with it a little bit lately. And if you do use your brush, just wash your brush afterwards, okay? Make sure you do that. Otherwise, it stiffens it up. That's all, you know. So, and then you can see I'm just kind of spreading it with my finger before I'm getting it on here, simply because I don't want it to be blotchy. So that's what I'm doing. It's still new to me. I'm still sort of figuring out how to use it, why to use it, what happens when I use it, you know, all that good stuff. But I like it. So I can see that there's some brown marks coming into it, and it's from the ink that was actually on the bristles, and I kind of like that because it's giving it some darker hues here and there, and I just think that's pretty cool. So let's spread that around a little bit. Let's have some fun. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Let's lift this up. Let's see how it looks. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see. Oh, Bex, yes, you guys, let's talk about my bracelets. Okay, over here, my daughter Amanda made this for me, and she gave me this one here, and then this one I picked up somewhere else, and then Bex made for me this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and then our friend Christine of Kawaii Memo Love made this one for me, and Annie Creates sent this one for me. So I'm wearing all my friends today. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that great? I love it. I love it. So, okay, here we go. Let's lift this up and have a look. Oh, I like it so far. Yeah, that's good. That's a great base. Okay, so we're going to leave our stencils out because we'll be doing more of that. Now what, my friends? Let me get this stuff off the desk because this goes with the cow kit. I can't wait to publish that kit so you guys can see the whole thing. I am going to do a series of build this journal for that journal because my life is crazy and I have to make the journal since it's a custom order, and I just thought that would be sort of an easy thing for me to go ahead and do. Okay, what are we layering on here? Let's find out. We have our plate. Let's leave that out. I kind of like the colors because we've got some green. Ooh, we also have this frame. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Okay, wait, I think I like the frame more than the plate. All right, let's see. This is big enough. Almost. Okay, hold on. Let me see. We have this one. Oh, if I was going to use this long ways, I should have done this. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, you guys. Okay, we'll do another one, but we'll go long ways with it. And we'll just repeat that because I think that would look kind of cool on there. So let's save this for the next one and move forward. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab this, right? Let's grab this and the paper. Let's tear this. I think let's just be free about it and let's tear some paper. Do you guys like to tear paper? I love tearing paper. I love it. I love tearing paper way more than cutting paper. It's just organic and wonderful and all of that. Okay, so Bex, you have 3 complete junk journal signatures for an Alice journal and wasn't inspired at all for a cover. Oh, yes. Hopefully the kit will, oh girl, when you see this kit, you know what? I might just share that link with you even before it's done so you can give me some input on it and let me know if you like it. Let me know. Okay, let's see. Nancy, hi. I think I already said hi to you, Nancy. Oh, and Grammy's here. Hello. Friends bracelet. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's pretend we're going to put this here. And then let's grab, hold on, I've got, this one's nice and tall. Yeah, let's use this one. I'm tearing this 1934 paper here. I won't tear this side though. Is that okay if I don't tear all the sides? I think it is. Let's say we did that, right? Okay. And then we're just playing. We can do whatever we want. This is small. Again, just playing. Let me see if I want to put this down here. I don't know. No, I don't think I do. All right, what else do we have? We have these stickers that Paper Confessions with Cara Mia sent me recently, very recently. We could do, oh, I kind of like this offset like that. Okay, we got a couple of things to play. Ooh, okay, what if we did like this here? I don't know, we're just playing. And then we put this sticker in the center. Okay, maybe. You guys let me know your thoughts. And then what if this one went inside? All right, what do you guys think of that? And are you close enough? Hold on, I'm gonna lower this just a little bit. Woo, sorry. Okay, I think that gets you a little bit closer. You love tearing paper? Yes. Okay, Bex, I will definitely. Bex says tearing paper is music to her ears. I love that. Okay, so Donna, you like that. Okay, good. All right, so let's glue it down. Let's do it, my friends. Let's do it. Oh, and before we do glue it, I'm gonna move all these things. Obviously, have to do that. But let's go ahead and get some dark ink around the edges. Let's do that real quick. My brown was new, and then I went to an event. I took my inks with me, and this little girl she just had never used ink before, and of course she was a little girl, and she was basically bathing in it, and so almost all of it's gone now. That's okay. It was worth her being able to experiment. You know, she might end up being an artist when she's older, and you know, she got to try something new. Okay, I like that. I like the way that looks. Okay, Andrew's sitting next to me, my friends, and he is working on his watercoloring, and he's doing such a good job. All right, let's go ahead and ooh, you know what? Hold on. Let's get a little bit of ink on here, right? Let's rough this up a little bit. That'll be super nice. Andrew Penny says hi. He said, what's up? Oh, that's great. Okay, let's get this down now. So let's see, my friends, since the last time I talked to you guys about the house, I think I told you I stained the front door, got the trim painted, the house is painted. The fence, I've been working on that fence for like weeks. You guys know that. All I have to do at the fence is cut in the very, very bottom at the grass line. Not really looking forward to it, but then that'll be done. And we just got no, we got 4 windows in. We need 2 more, so we'll be doing that probably next week. Got some new mulch in already, so the garden areas are looking real nice. And soon, it's my goal actually, it's my goal to start working inside February 1st because I want to list it by March 1st. So I got lots of work to do inside. Okay, that's looking great. Let's go ahead and get a little ink on this as well. Oh, Bex wants to know if you already had lunch, Andrew. Did you? Did you have lunch? Oh, he says he did not already have lunch. There might be some clanking soon. He wanted to sit down and have some crafty time. You know, we used to sit down almost every day and have crafty time. And since we've been working on the house, I haven't been able to do it. And so he's taken that opportunity to hang out with me, which is so nice. So nice. What are you guys up to in your crafty world? What are you guys working on? I'd love to know. If you're doing collaboration or anything, shout yourself out in the comments. I haven't been able to keep up with everybody, and that's been really tough. I feel so out of the loop, you know what I mean? So yeah, shout out some collabs. I know several of you have some stuff going on. Okay, so I think we had decided that this one was going to go here. So let's go ahead and get some ink around that and make that look a little bit more aged and rustic, if you will. I had to bring my plants inside because the weather was so cold. And actually, we're doing great now, but I think it's tomorrow night. I'm going to need to bring them in and run my pool pump all night so it doesn't freeze. So I have to remember to do that. Okay, let's get, I think it was this one was kind of in the center. Is that right? Is that right, guys? Hold on. I think we had this here. Is this right? I think so. So let's go ahead and get some ink around these so they look, you know, the way we want. They have the vibe. So, yeah. And so Penny, you've been busy with the channel and prepping for an upcoming fair. Oh, you are so good about doing the fairs. Like I've done a few, had fun, so much work, holy cow. But I have not committed to like having a schedule of that, you know what I mean? All right, we're getting this one down, my friends. Hopefully that's pretty straight. And then we're going to get this one down, and then I think this tag might be done unless, and give me your input, please, please, I love it. Unless you can see that I might need something somewhere else, let me know. My paper's getting, there's a lot of glue on here, so it's a little bit warped, but it'll be fine once it dries. What do we need on here? Is there anything else we need, my friends? Is it okay that this is plain? I mean, sometimes you got to leave some space for it to breathe, right? So let me know, as I'm waiting for comments on that, I'll set it aside. You guys look at it, let me know your thoughts. I just realized my phone is not perfectly straight, so let's fix that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna move this over here. Hopefully you still be able to see it. Let's get the next one. Okay, let's try to do something a little bit different on the next one. Where did my white things go? Oh, here they are. All right. The next one, let's do this with the frame, right? Okay, let's do that with the frame. And hold on, I'm looking at, oh, okay, will Andrew share his watercolor? Thank you, Terry, for asking. Andrew, let me see your book real quick. Yes, hold on one sec, Terry. I'm sorry I had missed that. I, get distracted. Oops. All right, so here we go. Let me show you a couple of his. Look at this piece of pie that he did. Isn't it great? And then this is what he's working on right now, is this bread. This book is so great, you guys. It's got, I showed it to you guys once before, but it's got like on this side, you'll see the steps that you take. And then that's what he does. So it's really fun. And let me show you one that's not done. So you'll see that it's already got the drawing for you. And then it shows you the steps to take to make it look the way that I guess it should. Of course, you're always free to Thank you, Andrew, for sharing your beautiful work. I need to get him another one of those because it's kind of cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get this stenciled. Now, should I go straight for the butter, or do we just go for these? These remind me of globes. And do I go green? I kind of liked the green. Yeah, let's mix this up a little. Let's add a little green on here. And, oh yeah. So, yes, it is a struggle, but you know, if you're uploading direct from your phone, I think that actually makes it a little bit more time consuming than if you upload it from a file from your computer. Now that's what I do. The only time I ever use my phone is when I'm doing lives. Hold on, there's another reason I use my phone, but hold on, I'll get to that in a second. So I use my phone when I do my lives, but when I record actual videos, I use a camera. And I record, you know, obviously cameras have the little SD cards. So then I take that and I pop it onto my computer and I edit my video. And I do edit all my videos except for my lives. I don't edit my lives. So I edit and then I export that to my desktop. And then I take that exported file and I upload that to YouTube. And typically it takes like just a few minutes to, ooh, I like that, to upload that file. But I've heard people that have a really hard time uploading their stuff, and so I think it's got something to do with the phone. I don't know. What do you guys think? How many of you do it the way that I do, and is your experience a little more efficient? Let me know. I would be very curious. So is it okay that we're turning this sideways? I think it is. I think it is. Let's use butter on here, but do we want to go with the green? The green on green? I need an opinion, my friends. We've got this green. It's called beach grass. And we have oyster, which is like a little bit lighter. It's got a little more blue to it. Or do we want to go with the brown? I think we should go with the brown, actually. And before we do, let's have a little bit of fun. And let's put some of this on my finger. And then let's go over this frame with it, like just a little bit, just to give it, just to give it some shine. Let's see what happens. I want it to stay translucent, but I want it to shine. So let's just see what we get here. I can probably wipe some of it off before it dries if I have to. Let's go around the edges. Ooh, that is pretty. I like it. Okay, let me hold this for you. Can you see it? Man, that's nice. That is so nice. Oh, there's so many more comments. Sorry, guys. Oh, Beck says, thank you for sharing your talent, Andrew. Oh, and so does Nancy. So, Penny, you use your phone to record and then you upload everything to your computer. Ah, yes. That's a good idea, Penny. I never even thought about uploading from my phone to my computer. Then I wouldn't have to use my camera, like my actual camera. Anyway, that's a very good idea. I like that. Let's go ahead and let me close this up so it doesn't dry. I love this stuff. I'm really, really just getting the hang of it. And it's not the Wi-Fi, but the size of the file. Yeah. Oh, hi, Karen. How are you? And okay, you bought a journal from me and you love it and it's gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Should we go with black on here, guys? Let's go with black. Let's just see what happens. Let's just go right around the edge. Make it pop a little bit, right? Am I getting gold on there? Just a little bit. That's okay. That doesn't bother me. Oh, this is a real pretty frame now, right? Oh my gosh. Let's go around the inside a little bit, see what happens. So Penny, I like the way you do that. I think that's real smart. I might try to experiment with that. You know, it's funny. We get into our routines, our techniques, right? And then it's like trying something new seems overwhelming. Although it would basically be very similar to what I'm already doing, I think, you know? Okay, my friends. All right, there are no names on the back, so we are good to use this. And let's make sure it fits one more time. Just make sure. Okay, so what I see is a little bit of a line down here. So let's go ahead and grab the brown ink, and we're going to go ahead and ink the photo. We're just going to ink the edges. Hopefully the ink will actually dry on the photo. I think it will. How do you guys feel about using old photos? Do you feel like it's like, do you love it, or do you not like to do it? I had a friend, and she didn't like to use old photos of people because she felt like their ghosts would haunt her or something. So let me know what you guys think about using old photos. I think it gives the people in the photo, an opportunity to continue on. I think it's a beautiful thing to share that. Oh, it's lunchtime. You guys can hear Andrew crinkling. He's making a salad. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'll give you guys a health update since a lot of you are following along with that. So my next appointment is in February. And I guess I need to check the dates on that and see how soon. I feel like I'm improving. However, that being said, I have to be still really, really careful because it's like, yesterday I tried to eat some popcorn and, that was not good. And I shouldn't have done that. So I'm sticking to whole foods. I'm drinking my juice every single day. Out of 2 months, I've only missed 2 days of juicing. That seems to be really helping. Since I started juicing, the inflammation in my knee is gone, which is like amazing to me. And I'm so happy about that. And actually the inflammation in my finger, my pointer finger is reduced. I wouldn't say it's gone yet, but it's reduced. So that seems to be helping. I'm following specific recipes for specific ailments. Darn it, this thing moved when I flipped it over. Dagnabbit. That can't be it. Guys, I feel like I have to pull this up. I hate to do that. Okay, let me put it back down now. Okay, I think I got it straight this time. Let's try to keep it straight, right? Okay, now let's get this on. Yeah, so I'm just hoping and praying for good results in February when I go to the doctor, and that the metaplasia is at least maybe healing. I'm really hoping for that. Well, I'm hoping that it hasn't gotten worse, if nothing else, but I'd really love it if it was actually starting to heal. That would be absolutely amazing. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. All right, let's flip this over. And let's get this here. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think this is so pretty. Now I want to squish the photo down, but I don't want to scratch it. So I'm going to put this here, and let me find my scissors to just sort of go around like that. Okay. What do you guys think of this now? Now I'm gonna have to set something heavy on it and let it dry, but I think it's cool. I do want to add some ink around the edges. Oh, and then maybe like a word. What do you guys think about a word? Okay, hold on. I gotta read comments. You schedule yours too, Penny. Yes. Yes, I always do the schedule too, Bex. Always. Like I can't remember the time that I just uploaded something really quick and let it go. Maybe like a Happy Mail where it was only going to be a 5-minute video anyway. And then you talk to your old photos, Penny. Oh my gosh. Oh, Donna, you don't like people in your stuff. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I do like it. I'm going to set it aside, and, well, I think I am. Hold on. I don't know if I would have a small enough word. I'm looking at my small ones. I found all these words at the thrift store. Isn't that great? Let me just take a quick look. That's all this. Oh, hold on. This is the skinny one here. Be brave with your life. It's a little too big. I think it's a little too big. Let's see. Let me put it up here. What if I put it here? Thoughts, guys? I don't know. I don't think it works. Okay, so we are going to leave it with no words on this one, but I am going to set it aside and put something heavy on it. Okay, so it can dry and that frame will be nice and secure on there. Then I can use that in a vintage journal. Okay, so this one's looking good. It's nice and dry now. Let's do another one. Hey, maybe we can use up some of this paper. What can we come up for this? Let's see. I got this tag. Let's see if this is tall enough. Let's tear it. Oh man, that's too, hold on, let me go this way. You know what, hold on, let me grab this handy dandy gizmo here. This is great, I love this thing. I found this ruler at the thrift store. Do you guys ever thrift for your crafting supplies? Let me know. I do. Now I haven't been thrifting for any because, you know, I'm packing. And I have actually started to pack up my craft room. But let me know, do you guys ever thrift for your stuff? So I found this and like 2 other ones for just like a few bucks. It was a great, great find. And it makes tearing, when you need to keep it square, it makes it so simple. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Bex. Ah, thank you, Terry. I'm just looking here. Health update. Yeah, Donna, I don't want to go over the whole thing, but yeah, I've had some props. So, but hopefully, you know, hopefully I'm doing all the right stuff to heal. You know, that's what I'm trying to do, is heal my body. And I got to be patient. You know, you don't get yourself into a mess overnight, and you're not going to get yourself out of it overnight, right? Uh-oh, I need a new one of these pads. Look how it's sprinkling stuff here. Hold on, let me shake that off real quick. Time to get some new ones. Okay. I've had these ever since, I don't know, a long time. So I guess they do wear out just like everything, right? Okay. Let's put this down. But before we do, let's go around the edges, give it a little color. And then the trick is going to be, what do we put over, you know, how do we embellish this cotton? Put your thinking caps on, my friends. I need to figure out how we're going to do this. Okay, here we go. All right. It's going to be like that, which, you know, I like that so far. I just don't know where I'm going to go after that. What would look good with it? I do have some fabric handy. Could use that. Not a bad idea. Oh, you got a tear ruler from Temu. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Oh, and so Penny, you do thrift. That's nice. Decal rulers. What's a decal ruler? Is that what I have? Is that what I just used, or is it something different? And Bex, you're doing some slow stitching? That's awesome. Oops. I'm really tempted to like try that, you know, because that's not something I do very, like, slow stitching to me is like sewing a button on, but but you know, I know there's so much more to it than that. That's so awesome that you're doing that. Okay, we got our cotton. We got, oh, hold on now. Hold on. No. Let me see. Let me try this dark one. No. Let's grab these flowers. No. Let's grab, Okay. Oh, this says auto races. Oh, that should go with the vintage auto thing. Hold on. These two should go together, right? Yeah. Let's keep those together. Hold on. Just put that over there. Okay, what about, here we go. Hold on a sec. This is vintage. We could tear the bottom off. Thoughts? Give me thoughts. We could tear the bottom off, sort of have that framed in. And I would tear it like right here so we'd still see the cotton going around the edges. Let me know your thoughts on that. We also have, we have a couple things. This won't work though, it's too floral. We have this piece of fabric. Where's the other fabric too? Hang on, let me grab that. Let's see, this is stiffened fabric. And so, I don't know, I don't think we should do the floral on the floral, so that's kind of cute, but okay. That's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, what's gonna work? Hold on. Paper bag, okay, we have paper bag. Oh, hold on a second. That's what my ruler is called. Oh, thank you. Okay, I had no idea. No idea. Let's put the paper bag over it. Let's grab our ruler again so we get a nice square or nice straight edge. Well, not straight, but you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. So it's not too willy-nilly, right? Okay. Yeah, it's funny. I have no idea what most things are actually called. I just, I'm just winging it. Okay, this might end up being a little bit too small, but we'll try. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay, I mean, we could do that with then a focal point right in the center. Thoughts? No. Let me look back in my box. Let me see. You guys know there's a ton of stuff in there. Wait, where's those butterflies? Hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, hold on. Before we commit to anything else, let's think about these black and white vellum photos. Man, that train actually could be really cool on there, even at the bottom. Oh boy, that's tempting. Okay, I'm gonna keep that handy. And then in the meantime, while my brain is sort of processing what that might look like, let's go ahead and grab these items. Okay, we have, okay, maybe. I don't know, they seem so colorful. Oh, but the pink does look pretty. Hold on, let's try the pink and the green. Okay, hold on a second. If we put this here, and then we put our butterfly here, thoughts? And then there's green or pink. I'm kind of partial to the green. What do you guys think? And then I'm also partial to the idea of doing a little stenciling on the green. I'm sorry, on the brown. Let's see, let's do that real quick. Oops, try to hold that still. You like it with the green? Okay. Okay. All right, so that's got a little something on it, so it's not quite as plain now. Now let's put our butterfly on there. Yeah, and then let's actually see if we can go around the edge here. Oops, with this, just to add just a little something. Don't want it to be too plain. Add a little something. Boy, paper bag is really hard to ink around the edges because it's not stiff at all. Kind of having to use my finger there to support it. My fingers are all inked up. All right, let's glue that down. I think that looks pretty good. I can add a little more color if I do that. There we go. I like that. I think that looks good. Let me do this corner. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're gonna glue that down. Okay. This one, maybe we could put a word on. That might work. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Okay. Now, I do like to, once I get this down, I'm going to come in with a marker and add green because I don't like the white edges on these. Yeah, let's do that, and let's grab a word. There's one that says like field notes or something like that. Let's go ahead and find that. No, there's one in here because I'm pretty sure I saw it when I was looking through here before. What in the world? What in the world? All right, so let's see. Okay. Who speaks French? What does this mean? Objet trouvé. Let me know what that means, my friends. We'll decide if we're going to use that. Oh, found objects. Maybe it means that. All right, let's see. I swear I saw one that said field notes. Collector of curiosities. That could work. Lost and found. Oh, maybe I don't have a field notes one. I swear I did. I guess I didn't. Okay. Oh, bye, Terry. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Does anyone know what that means? I won't use it since we don't know what it means. And then I'm thinking this one, found objects. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and glue this butterfly down. All right. And then I'm thinking we'll do the word sort of here. Is that too far down, guys? Thoughts? Could do it here. Is that better? I don't know, I feel something weird about, let me scoot this guy down just a little bit. Let me open up this top area. And then maybe I can bring this down a little bit. What do you guys think of it? I don't know, something's missing. Ooh, something's missing. What is it, guys? What do you think is missing? Let's grab this fabric and see. Okay, what if, oh yeah, okay, I think I'm liking that. What if the fabric goes there and then this kind of goes in the center of it? It takes up a little bit more room. I can push the fabric over a little bit. Let me make it just a little bit smaller, my friends. And let's see if we can get this to work. Oh, it means object? Object? Oh, are you leaving, Bex? Bye. I'm so glad you came. Appreciate. Hi, Bertha. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, let's try this on. Okay, and then let's try this on. What do you think about it? I think I like it. I think I like it better than it not being there. You know what it is, friends? I got it. Okay, I'm cutting it in half. All right, here we go. We're cutting it in half because now I feel like, and we can still use the fabric if we like it, but I feel like if I do that, and then I do this. I like that better. And then I'm gonna push this down just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna ink around the edges. And I might even cut off some of these other edges. Let's just even that up a little bit. And then we'll ink around them. And then I think I'm gonna be happy. Yep, let's do it. Okay. You know, it just wasn't sitting right for me. And then the other thing I want to do, I think I want to bring this ink in just a little bit further. Ooh, and maybe I add some green ink on it too. What about that? Yeah, let's do that real quick. Okay, let me find my green ink pad. Here it is. I won't dip it, I'll just use whatever was left just to add that hue in there, especially like maybe in the corner. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to dip it. There's not much coming off on there. Let's see. Well, maybe there's a little bit. Okay, all right, now. Okay, I think that's looking a little bit better. Okay, so the question is, with or without the fabric? Let me know if you guys have an opinion on that. I'm gonna try it with the fabric here. And we're gonna pop that right there. And then we're gonna see if we like it. So if we did found here, and then here, something like that. Do you guys like that better with the fabric or not? What if I, I'm usually not this indecisive. This is crazy. But what if I take this, I cut that into 2 small pieces, and then we bring this up here and put that there, and we bring this one down here and we put it here. What do you think? Oh, okay, I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna do that with the fabric. Thank you. The extra color, yes. Okay, that's awesome. There was a field notes, Connie. I thought so. Well, we are completely committed to this now. So, that's funny. I thought there was. I mean to tell ya. Of course, then when I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. But you know, that's how it goes. That is how it goes sometimes. Oh, okay, this is just gonna be a mess. Hold on. Fabri-Tac everywhere. Hang on, guys. Let me get the top back on this. You know what? Fabri-Tac, we love it. We use it. But man, this stuff can make such a mess. Okay. I think that tag is the first, or I mean, I think the fabric, the first one's going to go right there. Look how gooey it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me get this on here. Let me cover up that Fabri-Tac. What a mess that is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got it. And now let's get this one on there. I might need to pull this down just a little bit, right? There we go. Okay, I think I like that. Now let me get, my fingers are covered in Fabri-Tac now. Oh my gosh. The things we do for art. Okay. And then let's get this down. I think that's gonna be good placement. Well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I gotta get my fingers wiped off. Hang on, guys. Oh my gosh. That's the good thing about Fabri-Tac, though. You can just like rub your hands together and it literally balls up into nothing. So I'm doing that over my trash can. Okay, I think we got ourselves pulled together now. Well, it took off some of the some of the stencil butter. Okay, let's get these guys on. I'm gonna have to open this dangerous Fabri-Tac again. Okay, it's not as bad this time. A little stringy, but here's one. Hold on, here we go. Okay. Okay, now I need to get the top on it really quickly so I can move these items around and make sure they're where I want them. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, I feel like I'm finally happy with that. Yeah, the green ties it together. Thank you. There it is, my friends. So I feel happy with it. Oh, and then the last thing I need to do to this one is I need to color the wings green. Let me test out this light green color and see if that's gonna be enough. Oh, I kind of like that. So let's do that all the way around. Get rid of that white. I don't like the white on the edge. Stickers, you know, stickers that are white on the edge, like if I'm working with them on a tag or a journal or something, I don't like that either. And if I love the sticker, sometimes I'll just try to cut the white off. But coloring it in is kind of easy too. Okay, I like that. And you know what, while we're here, let's take our marker and let's just run down the edge. It's subtle, but it's there and I love it. Can you guys see it? Can you tell the difference? Yeah, if you don't have ink, but you want a little color on your project, just use a marker. Now I went a little wide in that corner down there, which actually I kind of like, so I think I might go ahead, do that here as well. Go across the top. Okay, I think I'm there. Let me go ahead and go wide on each of the corners. Just give it a little more green. Isn't it funny the time we take to make a beautiful tag? Okay, what do we think? Good, I like it. Okay, I like it. Hope you guys like it too. That was fun. All right, that's my hour. Sometimes I stay on longer, but today I got to get back to helping with that window in the bedroom. We got to get that done. So I want to show you the tags. Would you, if you had created these, would you add stickles? I don't think they really have the stickles vibe, right? Where's that other tag? Hold on, where's the first one we made? Well, this is the first one. Where's the second one? I want to show it to you. I've covered it with something. Let me see. Guys, how did I do that? What did it have on it? Oh, it had the nuns. I put something heavy on it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Well, if I was going to add stickles to one of them, it would be this one. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll call it a day. You know, I don't have green, but I do have yellow. So let's use yellow. Do I have green? No, I do not have green. We're just gonna go maybe like around the, just around the corners, and then we'll see if we wanna do anything else. You know, we don't wanna make it too glitzy glammy, but you know, just give it a little touch. And then maybe I wanna spread that with my finger just a little bit. It goes so pretty with like that pearl color on the, oh yeah, I like that. Let me show it to you up close. Let's see it. Not on the first one, but maybe the butterfly. Yeah, perfect. I agree. I agree. So here it is on here, just subtle, not too much. Oh, I need to spread that just a little bit more. There we go. What do you guys think about that? Can you see it? I love it. I think it's so pretty. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, let's do the butterfly. And let's decide. Oh, check it out, guys. Now, I have this bright, I mean, this is yellow. Okay, this is yellow, but this is really yellow. Are we daring enough to go for it, or do we want to go blue? Ooh, guys, which one? Ooh, that is the question. Huh? Let's do a little blue in the body right here, and then if we like it, we'll go around the wings with it, or we'll try one of the yellows. So let me know your thoughts about that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this butterfly body here. Oh, that's looking nice. Okay, I definitely like that. So I'm gonna come down here with it and go over here because I like the blue a lot. Okay. Okay, since I like it so much, let's go up this way. And then we'll go up this way. Okay, Okay, and then let's introduce some of the yellow. I'm gonna be really bold. I'm shaking it, that's my bracelets, shaking the shaking the yellow. And I might just go over this gold here. Let's do it. I love me some stickles. Do you guys hear the parakeets? They're so cute. So entertaining. Okay, I'm gonna go over like this part that has this little, you know, sort of scalloped edge here. Okay, there we go. Oh man, I like it. I like it so much. I think I'm gonna leave the yellow there and I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more blue. Bye, Penny. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here, Penny. I really appreciate it. Let's do a little squiggle lines here. And we'll do them here too. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? So good. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you up close now, so you can really get a feel for it. I think it's so good. Hey, Penny, if I don't see you or talk to you before your craft show, I hope you do awesome. Oh, am I a little too close? Sorry, guys. I like this tag. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. All right, my friends, that is that for today. I think we did great. I got to use some of the ephemera from my big box. That makes me feel really good that I got to, you know, use that up. And some of my little artsy, you know, goodies. So thanks so much for spending this time with me. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Martha. Appreciate it. All right, well, this is me signing off. I'm gonna say, the butterfly's your favorite, Nancy. Thank you. I hope you all have a really great weekend. And I'm typing that in as we speak. There it goes. Okay, my friends. Well, happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye.